Good morning, everybody. Here we are. I'm going to just go and check on the animals. I will do if I can get the garage doors to open from this side. It's a bit... Okay, we'll see if I can open them from the other side then. And it's a bit strange. I need to cut the grass again. Okay, I'll go check the chickens first, they're the closest. So just to update you all, as you know, I finished sowing the wheat field last night. We managed to we used less than actually half of what was in the seeder, so that was a lot less than I was expecting. I think sometimes it depends what you're sowing. I'm throwing brushes around again, apologies. So I think buying the auger was slightly premature, but you know, it's done, it's there, it's fine. Also, yeah, you can see the grapes are already for harvest today as well. Doing really good on egg production. What was the other thing? We did end up harvesting potatoes last night. I think I took screenshots and I think I forgot to put the screenshots up on the other video, so apologies for that. They are here. So, and I weeded these last night about, it was quite late on really. I think I probably did a screenshot of that maybe, can't remember. Speaking of weeds, I was about, it was really late on, I think about 11 o'clock last night. My app pinged to say that we had quite a lot of weeds up in our field. And I got on the tractor and I went up and I started to, you know, weed it, and then I'll show you. You can see where I've weeded it, and I realised that with that tiny little weeder it was going to take me all night and possibly half of this morning as well, if not more, to weed that plot with that tiny weeder. So we have instead, and I still not sent that back, I need to do that, pay an extra day for that unfortunately. We have instead purchased a sprayer, because I just went up, turned around and came back down and just went to bed and thought, right, that's it, we'll just get a sprayer. And so that's ready for us up at the shop, so we'll probably pop up there and get that field sprayed off before we start harvesting grapes today. So another busy day. I still haven't sowed the potatoes and I still haven't sowed the oats and all these things, so yeah, we'll see how we go later today. We might be able to do that, and of course Harry will need to be taken out at some point, so yeah, one field and lots of extra work. But look at all these wool, crates of wool. It's looking really good. I'm not completely full, but yeah, happy with that, and we're going to get a good bit of money from that one, hopefully. So let's put this back, we'll go get the tractor and we'll pop up and get our sprayer and get on with getting that field done. I think Harry will be fine. Still plenty of water. I should have actually looked at the sheet for water. Yeah, they're okay just now. I'll try and water them tomorrow, I remember. So yeah, there's the weeder there. I mean, you can just see the size of it. You know, in the field that size, you know, it's like. But what I might do is sell the hoe off and keep that little weeder just for the little potato plot. it might just be fine for that. It'll certainly speed it up, although I do like using the hoe. There's something almost therapeutic about, I feel like, you know, when I'm using the hoe. It's my little scooter. We've not been out in that for 2 or 3 days, I think. Just, we haven't had any contracts with, certainly yesterday, and I'm not sure we'll have time to do any contracts today either. So the money's gonna, as you can see, it's dropping. We will, hopefully, we will get money from our grape harvest. I'll check the prices after we've done that to see where we're at and what we can afford, not what we can afford, whether we'll sell them like straight away or hold on to them until the prices improve. So up to the shop we go, and we shall grab our lovely little sprayer. I'm not quite sure. I also bought the herbicide itself, of course, liquid herbicide, and it's up there too. I think the sprayer didn't take an awful lot, so it's probably got 2 loads, but I should have thought to bring the forks to take the herbicide up to the field as well. Oh well. If we have to nip back for it later, then we will. Have I gone too far? Oh, here we go. And here's our little sprayer. It's quite cute. Of course, it's small and inexpensive, so you know, and we'll make our spraying of crops so much easier. Of the crops, of the weeds, so much easier. I still may get another mechanical weeder at some point, because it would be nice to not have to spray all the time, but I guess it's going to depend on, because as I say, the way the weed system works is certain times it comes, so it can all depend on when I've sown things as to when they're going to get weedy. And I knew yesterday, because we were late in getting it sown, that it was going to be quite late before we got weeds. And a decent sized mechanical sprayer, I could have gotten it done, you know, within a couple of hours. Now they're still quite small, so you know, a mechanical weeder would have done if I'd had one, a decent sized one. But we'll go with this sprayer instead. We just try and line this up as best I can. It's isn't very well. Mind you, I could probably be okay at the start, because I did sort of do a little bit, as I say, with the mechanical weeder last night, so let's just go with that. Try and just go as straight as possible. I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to get 100% success. It's not always easy to see once the crop comes through, you know, where we're at in terms of lines. But yeah, so we do actually have to put the second lot of fertilizer on here. So again, once we've done this, we will pop down and get our second lot of fertilizer. It would be good if this one lot does the whole field. But see, I think I did not too bad there actually. I'm just trying to see where I'm at. I'll try about here perhaps. It's not ideal. Oh dear. There we go. As I say, I'll probably not get them all. But we'll see how it goes. Let's put the radio on short. Try some pop instead. Okay, I'm definitely probably swinging a bit too far to the right there. As I say, it's difficult to tell to some degree or other. Try to just spin it. So we'll keep an eye on our yield again today. I don't know whether it's just an issue with the app not properly showing, you know, the fertilizing states, that's the issue, or what it is. Certainly if the first plot is either a little bit higher or roughly the same than it was the last time, then I'm going to go with, okay, yes, it does make a difference. If it's lower, and depending on how much lower as well, we maybe have to make a call on that as well, to be fair. Right, let's have a quick look at the map to see how well or not we're doing. Yeah, look, not done well at all. Oops. Let's see if we can get this done a bit better. I don't want to, yeah, we just have to live with those patches. As I say, if I'd got it done last night before the crop came through, I'd have found it easier to see where they are. But I certainly think as soon as finances allow, I'm going to invest in a larger mechanical weeder. I see the line a bit there, I think, just slightly darker. I'm not quite sure if there's another way in which to do it so that maybe next time, if again finances allowing, we'll hire somebody to come and do this properly rather than having my dodgy driving. Okay. slightly better. There's a weird patch up there, but oops, come back a bit. So that's good. So we know this one little tank can cope with this whole field, so that's good to know. It's not working. Okay, we can honestly say, yeah, you've not done a great job of that. I was hoping that it was going to be better. Sorry, I just pushed the wrong button. So, I'll just go to the edge and follow that line there if I can. Might leave a bit of a gap up there, but hey ho. As I've said before, I'm not very good at driving in a straight line. So I think there might be, we'll see what much of a gap there is. We might have to come back along there a bit. Have a look when we get to the end. In a way, had we left this field until the weeds were the next stage, we probably would have been able to see them easier. Well, you know, it's because they're small and blended in with the crop just now, it makes them a bit difficult. Right. But we might have to come, well, we're probably going to leave it up here, and we might come back and actually, you know what, I'm going to leave that bit because we could actually come back when it's a bit more further developed and quickly just go over those areas we missed again. I should actually go and I'm actually going to go fill this up a bit. So I'll catch you actually in a few minutes. grapes are all harvested, and it was certainly quite interesting. As you know, from the first plot we had reasonable increase, the ones that we had fertilised. From the second plot, which was only had lime this time around, I think the difference was so small as to be negligible. And then, hold on, I'll just quickly look at the notes. On the others, the third plot, yeah, again, the difference is just slight. And on the actual red grapes, it was exactly the same as the last time. So, right, I am going to be fertilising all the plots, I think, because it does now appear that it does make a difference. But you know, fertilise them all. And hopefully that would help us to increase our yield overall. I wasn't going to write it down this time. I was thinking I was becoming slightly obsessed by the yield on these grapes and trying to figure out how best to get the yield to as good as we can get it. But yeah, I did write it down in the end, so, but mostly so that I could just remember and tell you what I discovered forward. So anyway, they'll get fertiliser, 2 lots, like all the other crops from now on, and hopefully we'll keep improving the yield on these. And then we shall go and start the harvest in that other field. Actually, we might first go and see where we're at with the weeds actually up on our own field first, and then start harvesting the other field. I say I'm not entirely sure that we'll finish it. We are going to need to buy a harvester and a header, possibly within the next couple of days. So, I mean, I think we'll be okay once we've sowed the grape harvest, and if we can get rid of not so much potatoes, because we're not going to get a lot of money for them. It's only a little bit of the plots, but certainly the oats should be, you know, we sell about half the oats that we've got. We should be doing okay as well, I am hoping. Yep. So I think we've got a couple hours left of daylight still, so it's not too bad. Of course, it's going to be another long day. Oh, accidentally lowered you, hopefully it's not had too much of an impact. So that's the first time that plot has been fertilised, and it'll be the same for the reds. It'll be the first time. I didn't actually check to see if any one needed lime this time round. Yeah, they both do. Okay, what I'll do is I'll quickly swap this out, and I don't suppose it matters. No, I'll do this first and then I'll swap it out and lime them. We will get a second fertilised date, I think, either tomorrow or later. Right, now then. Let's try and get a good spread on these. Oh well, it'd help if I turned it on, right? I think I've lowered it again. I haven't actually looked at the prices yet either for the grapes. Now where am I? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. About here maybe? I'm losing the plot. Squishing the vines, but oh well. Switch off the lime till I see what the coverage is. Yeah. So just down the outside here, so I'll come in this row here, I think. Stop. Don't go too far. We go. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll do the lime and yep. I mean that's pretty much going to be us for today, I think. I'll take this, as I say, I'll pop up to our field in a bit because I suspect that the weeds are through enough that I can see them and get those last few bits sprayed off that we missed earlier. And then we'll go and at least start that harvest, but depending on how long it takes us, I think it could be tomorrow morning before we finish it off. I don't want to be out here 11 o'clock at night again for another. And in fact, I think when I got up for the weeds up at our field, it was something like 1 AM, which is just nuts. I didn't mean to actually drop that off, did I? Because I need to put lime in it. So yeah. It would be nice to, you know, stop at a reasonable time to do. So maybe, you know, later than 8 o'clock we'll do, and we'll just have our tea/dinner then. Okay. Fill this up completely because we'll go through it. Oh. So I'm happy to have got the grapes done, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll be harvesting our first field and getting the canola done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is me just trying to get rough coverages, you know. It's not lowered, is it? It's up. Ah, I didn't actually need to lime this field. Oh well, it's done now. I'll go lime the other two that needs to be limed. This is fine, it's just got limed, I think one, it's had 2 harvests since it was limed, so you know, sort of, it's only 1 harvest early. So it'll last us till 3 more harvests again. Right, okay. There we go. And as I say, these are currently all at harvested state, so once they get to a growth stage I'll fertilise them again, and that should be them. Right, let's go fill this up before I do the red, because we're going to need more. I really need to get a wiggle on, because I'd rather do the weeds while we've still got some daylight so that I can see where they are. Here. Are we getting... Trying to see if I'm hitting the outside edge. I think I am. Thankfully these vines are very good at bouncing back again and recovering. Right, if I do roughly the same this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we should get more or less full coverage. Let's have a look. I can actually just come up the drill properly, we'll be fine. Good. Right, that's that. So hopefully tomorrow I'll remember and fertilise them. Now I can drop this off. I'm just keeping an eye on the time, because I know we're going to run out of recording time soon. If I can squeeze that harvest in, I just might do it, because we need the money. Although I'll check the prices as well of the grapes just after I've done this too. Yeah, we can see the spots that we missed earlier. I think we'll use the map to guide us as well. And hopefully it's not too bad. Have a quick look at the map now. Weeds. I might be as well just going from here straight down there, and that would probably get me a lot of these bits here. Okay, what I will do though, because I know we're kind of running out of time now, is thank you all for watching. I hope... Is that it? I seem to think it was wider, didn't I? I hope you found it enjoyable, and yeah, we'll hopefully catch you again some other time. Probably quite soon. Okay, bye everybody.